Welcome back, finally, after a very, very long time, to Red Dead Redemption 2. I'm sorry, I kind of was doing really well in the series and then it just kind of got abandoned. I apologise for that. But we're back now. We are back and we are ready to roll. Mr. Morgan, how are we looking? You need a shave, dude. We need a fresh look for you. But as of right now, we are going to... Should we talk to Pearson?
Oh, say whatever you damn well please, but I tell you, if I don't get out of here soon, I'm gonna kill somebody.
And if you don't stop hissing at me, I'm gonna kill you.
You come near me, sailor, and I'll slice you up.
Part of me wants to just watch this.
You could be missing a hand. What is wrong with you two?
I ain't chopping vegetables for a living.
Oh, I'm sorry, madam. Was there insufficient feathers in your pillow?
I ain't lazy, Mr. Morgan. I'll work, but not this.
Well, ain't cooking work?
Floating cans, that's a bit of an issue, but we'll go with it.
My husband and I, we shared the work. All of it. I was out in the fields. I can hunt, carry a knife, or use a gun. But I tell you, you keep me here, I'll skin this fat old coot and serve him for dinner.
Watch your damn mouth, you crazy goddamn fishwife.
Enough, both of you. Well, come with me then. You want to head out there, run with the men? So be it. But we do more than just hunting. We're hunted. And them things hunting us, so they got guns of their own.
I ain't afraid of dying.
Good.
Let's go then.
You need anything, Mr. Pearson? Maybe me and Mrs. Adler are gonna take a little ride.
Yeah, sure. Here's my list, and can you post this letter for me while you're there?
Sure. Come on, princess. Are you coming with me then, woman?
Come on, Arthur, give her half a chance.
So I've graduated from chopping vegetables to shopping.
Shut
Your
up.
goddamn mouth.
You wanted to get out of the camp. We're leaving the camp, okay?
You cool down then yet?
I guess. Now, I ain't no scullion, and I sure as hell ain't taking orders from that sweating half-wit.
I guess we all gotta do our share, princess.
Where's that letter?
Oh, you reading his mail now?
Oh, robbing and killing's okay, but letter reading's where we draw the line.
Fair enough.
Here.
Got him there.
Dear Aunt Kathy,
You are something else.
I haven't heard from you in some time, so I pray to the Lord above that your health has not deteriorated further. Blah,
There.
blah, blah. It's boring. Ooh. Wait a sec. Listen to this. Since we last corresponded, I have traveled widely, making no small name for myself.
Pearson.
Before you ask, I am still yet to take a wife, but I can assure you it's not for a lack of suitors. You ever actually even talk to a woman he ain't paid for?
Oh, look. We're all hiding behind something.
And what's this?
Brutal.
Return to Tacitus Kilgore.
Oh, that. Now that's Dutch's idea. All mail to be sent to the same alias. Whenever we set up somewhere new, Strauss, he heads into town. Tells them to start expecting mail from a Tacitus Kilgore, whatever they changed it to. Here, give me that back. We got work to do.
That we do. I forget some of the buttons. Not gonna lie. We've been busy, we've been streaming. Mass Effect. It's been fun. But now we're back in Red Dead as a series. We're gonna have some fun.
Okay, here we are.
So, what's
Nice.
the plan? I shoot the shopkeeper while you...
No, you insane?
I thought we was outlaws.
Outlaws. Not idiots. We rob fools that rob other people. These people, they're just trying to get by. So you head on in there and you buy some food to eat. And no guns.
You sure?
This time, there'll be time for killing soon enough.
What are you doing?
I'm gonna go check the mail. Nothing exciting.
I'm gonna go check the mail.
Hey, mister.
Oh, I'm going the wrong way.
What did you get there, Harold?
Nothing.
What do you mean, nothing? What's in the parcel?
Look, it's some ointment, all right? For a private matter. Now, you must be going. Don't mention this to
Morning. Hey, partner.
Morning,
Be
partner.
done. Let's go on in.
That's just the way of things, I guess.
Well, must have gone.
Can I help you, mister?
Yes, I would like to post a letter.
All right.
Too
Done.
sober to smile. Farm and all.
Okay, no trouble.
Thank you.
Bye now.
Hello, sirs. Well, good morning, sir.
Let's head back to Sadie. Let's go see what she's doing. Did she buy all the stuff? She bought her some new clothes.
I think this is everything.
You look better that way.
Here. Take that for yourself, okay?
Thanks.
Well, give it back then. Jesus. I didn't ask for his goddamn help. Okay, get on. I'm about done here.
Nice.
Why don't you drive?
Okay.
Come on, lady, get a move on.
I like Sadie, not lady.
I know.
Yeah,
So, you get everything?
I think so.
And some new clothes, I see?
Don't
Yeah.
start. I can wear what I damn well want. Like I told you, my husband and I shared all the work. I wasn't some little wife with a flower in her hair baking cherry pies all day.
Yeah, I don't
Nice.
doubt that. You sure look the part now. Won't
We
be
like
long
Sadie.
before
She's
you're
cool.
Smoking cigars and playing the harmonica.
I'll have you know, I used to love playing the harmonica before. Well, my house and everything I owned got burned to the ground.
I know. I'm real sorry about what you know.
Damn.
Maybe I'll
Feel
keep
dumb
my
now.
eye out for another one.
I don't want no pity. Just treat me equal and know nobody's taking nothing from me ever again.
Just don't kill the camp cook. Please.
Hey there!
Hey,
Hello.
What you folks up to?
just heading home.
You're in Lemoyne Raider country.
Keep it cool.
You need to
Sadie.
pay a toll to pass through here.
Do we?
Oh, I don't think so.
You don't think so? How about you pull over right now?
Pull over.
That's what I said.
Hey, how's about this?
Damn.
Go!
God damn it! Get moving! Whoa! What the hell was that?
There was
What was that? And now we're gonna have to shoot a whole bunch.
Shut up! I'm gonna run this son of a bitch down!
Well, you wanted to see some action, lady. Now you got your wish. Do that, folks. You okay there, Sadie?
Think I can't handle these fools? There, see? Run, you not many still standing now. We're good here, Arthur. All right, I'll drive us back.
Nice.
Probably probably shouldn't linger here too long.
No, pass those reins here.
Why?
Because you've caused enough trouble already.
I'm fine. Hey, you want me to drive? We showed those bastards, huh?
Remind me not to get on your bad side.
Ain't you
And
going
Sadie's our
faster?
bestie.
And they was clearly planning to bushwhack us.
Did good. But that's a lot of mess to make near camp. Hope it don't bring anyone sniffing around.
Are you gonna tell Dutch?
Maybe. If he asks. But maybe not.
Mm,
So who did they say they were? Lemoyne Raiders?
that's
Yeah,
it.
something like that. Who knows? Anyway, don't you go ribbing Pearson about that letter.
How dare you? I wouldn't dream of it.
Right, you wouldn't.
I have traveled widely, making no small name for myself.
I won't be giving you no mail to post anytime soon, that's for sure.
I just want to peek in that journal of yours. The mind of bottles.
Not a chance.
Nope. I'm keeping that journal close.
You didn't get yourself killed then, Miss Adler.
Not quite.
Well, I'd like to say I missed your refined conversations, but I'd be lying.
I enjoyed myself out there.
Yes, Mrs. Adler did okay.
At shopping?
Yes, that's shopping.
Thank you, Mr. Morgan.
Don't mention it. I would ride with you again, Mrs. Adler, if you will ride with me.
Maybe. If you prove you can handle yourself.
Well, they say I lack finesse, but I ain't afraid of gun smoke.
We got this, Arthur. You've already done me a big favor today. Okay, Miss High and Mighty. And nice pants, by the way.
Oh, shut up.
Nice.
Hope no harm done. Next time we run an errand together, remind me to pack more bullets.
Come on, Arthur. Don't pretend that wasn't kind of fun.
Remind me to pack more bullets. We're gonna trigger Dodge's thing, aren't
Folks seem happy, Mr. Morgan. We have been...
we? The New South.
How you doing, old friend? Fine. It's funny, us ending up down here. My daddy died in a field in Pennsylvania, fighting this lot. I ever tell you that?
Many times.
I see I'm boring you, Arthur.
No, you're not.
Worrying me. We lost men back there.
We have lofty goals, Arthur. We're trying to reform society to a kinder, truer, better way. Now, of course, there's gonna be cash.
Kinda. We're
We're
robbers.
thieves. In a world that don't want us no more.
We are dreamers in an ever duller world of facts. Now, I'll give you that, but come on. We got the day. It's nice out. Old Hosea says that there's a creek around here. I reckon it's full of fish.
I bet you do. So you wanna go fishing, Dutch? Is that what you wanna do? John?
Hey, old girl, come on down here. Why don't you show us this creek you've been pissing in? Hey, you don't look too rosy, old friend. I thought this warmer weather would...
My days are looking good along over, Dutch.
Always dream crushing and bubble bursting, you. Come on, Hosea. Let's go fishing.
All right, gentlemen, let me show you how it's done.
Good boy.
Let's go riding, I suppose. Onwards and upwards. As they say.
Why
Wait
don't we
for
just
me,
fish in?
Jesus.
There's a whole lake of them. Because
That's a
I
fair
need to get
point.
out for a bit. Me and the old guard. Before any of them back there, oh, there was us.
The curious couple and their unruly son.
It feels good here. You did well finding that spot, Arthur.
Thank
More
you.
Charles and me.
It's like I can breathe again, thick and soupy as this air is. Might even do your whistling pipes some good, Hosea.
I was once in this country with Bessie. Ah, feels like
You
a
and
lifetime
Bessie,
ago.
Hosea. Sounds
It
like a
was
dream.
A lifetime ago. But what a life we have lived. How well we have fought. Especially both of you.
I hope so.
But now, when things are desperate, we have to stick with the plan. Make enough money, then find somewhere where nobody will find us. Where we don't have to hide.
Like where?
I got some ideas hatching, but I need you with me, not against me. Both of you.
Of course.
Still, we do need money. So keep a low profile, especially in the local town. After Valentine, I want everyone on best behavior here. No trouble.
You got it, buddy.
Start turning over the soil.
Dutch has asked the gang
and
not
the
to use
rocks.
weapons and cause trouble
See
in
what
roads.
turns
Okay.
up.
Dutch, we've got to be discreet.
Imagine what a slew of rich simpletons there must be down here. Oh, this is perfect for you, Hosea. You'll be able to play them like a fiddle.
Nothing would give me greater pleasure, but
No buts. Not today. We fish and we enjoy the day.
Look how cool it is. I forgot how good this game looks and how peaceful
Looks
it
like
is.
law up ahead. Play it cool.
Ah. Oh yeah, we work with the sheriffs now, don't we? In roads at least.
Hello, gentlemen.
Trelawney?
Well, look what the cat brought in.
Well, well, look who it is.
I've gotten myself in a spot of bother.
Quiet back there.
Let's see if we can't sort this out. How are you, boys?
Fine.
This is quite some country you have here.
Yes.
Like it well enough.
Hoagie McIntosh, at your service.
Hoagie
Great.
McIntosh.
This is my deputy Archibald McGregor.
It's good to meet
What
you.
names?
You a Scot?
Partly. The best part.
Of course.
Now, tell me, sir, what did the silly, fancy fop back there do? Nothing too terrible, I trust.
He was accused of running a gold mining investment scam.
Oh, no. I'm sure he wasn't. He is a magician. I know him. He's a fool, but he is not a bad fellow. Now, can we just...
I wouldn't do that if I were you.
Shit! The Anderson boys! I can't have more scandal!
Well, allow us to help, my friend. Arthur,
Chase wanted man.
and take Archibald with you.
Just what I signed up for. Come on, big guy.
Let's
Perhaps we
go,
can
Archibald.
discuss the foolish magician.
Let's go after that train.
I know what I'm
Keep your
doing.
guns holstered. We need them Anderson boys alive. Come on, hurry.
All right.
Come on, we're losing them.
No one
You
knows.
relax, we're not losing them.
Yeah. Faster, come on. What's your name, sir?
Arthur Callahan.
Faster, Mr. Callahan, please. My neck is on the line here.
I'm going.
I'm doing my best. Looks like the son of a bitch is gonna make it. You sure I can't just shoot him?
No, did I not say that?
You've said plenty.
Don't let these bastards get away.
Oh, come on.
What are you waiting for? I'm out.
Caught out by the goddamn bridge. Oh.
Idiot. Now get after the others. Come on. The train is slowing down.
That
Go through
is
the station.
death,
Now's
surely,
our
like.
chance. Get to the side of the train.
That sound was satisfying though. Just dong.
See the flat carriage? Head for that. Get us as close as you can.
Oh,
You
will
think you
do.
can jump on there?
Me? Why me?
Because you ride like my grandmother.
You are something else.
Made it.
You cop bastard. I didn't do nothing.
Would he have said cop? Really?
Go to hell.
I don't think he would have. I could be wrong. Someone let me know in the comments. Am I wrong? Would he have said cop?
Go! Get after them! Where are you gonna run to? Come on, shitbag! Run! Don't let them get away!
Where are they gonna go? We're on a train. The train ends.
Bastard! Damn bastard! Get the hell away from me! You hold it right there! Come on! You stop them, I'll stop the train! I'm coming for you next! I'm gonna ride ahead and stop the train!
You do that.
It's just us then, lawman. Come here. Do we need to bother?
Apparently.
No. Can't do that. Need some gin? Come on. This man. Just don't kill him. Are you sure?
Sadly so.
I don't think I can open the door from the outside, unfortunately. Do it. Watch yourself. He's as dirty as they come.
Is he commenting on the fight, although he's outside the train?
We'll take him in, all right? You think you're tough? Hello? Is everything all right in there? Well, I don't think he's dead. I think I won the fight. Just about.
Damn. Come here, buddy.
Bring him out here.
Deputy,
Sounded like quite a commotion. Is that him?
I sincerely hope so.
Old Anders Anderson.
So what now?
Take him in, come on.
I sincerely
Well
hope
done.
so.
And a pat on the back for me for stopping the train. Load Anders onto the back of your horse there, and we'll take him to Sheriff.
As
Brown.
my horse takes a poop.
There you go. You are a natural. Come on, let's get out of here. All
Where's he
right,
go?
let's take him in. Follow me.
What about
Come
the
with
others?
you.
Oh, we'll round them up. Anders back there is the brains of the operation, and that's really saying something.
You're the boss.
That was mighty impressive, sir. I have to admit. I'd hazard a guess you've served the law yourself at some point.
Well, I wouldn't exactly say that.
Are you familiar with the area here?
No, not really.
On your right here, these tobacco fields? This is part of Caliga Hall, big estate belonging to the Gray family.
Nice.
Looks bone dry.
Yes, we are in dire need of some rain round here, let me tell you. The Grays have lived in Caliga Hall for generations. Fine people. My family's been working for them for years. Sheriff Gray's the one I know best, of course, but they own half the businesses in town.
Which town?
Rhodes, sir. You don't know it? Where we're headed right now. Ain't what it was before the war, but it has its charms. I'm
What
sure
was
you
it before
already
the
know
war?
the
I'm interested
Braithwaites.
now.
Like I said, just got down here.
Another big family in these parts. They have an estate west of here. Awful people, truly awful. They've been fighting with the
Probably.
Grays for as long as I can remember.
Sounds like quite the place you got here.
We're gonna bear left here.
You got it. Left it is.
Oh. Here we are. Welcome to Rhodes.
Thank you.
Up there on your left is the Rhodes Parlor House. Very reputable saloon owned by the Gray family. We
I was
also
gonna
have a
say, it
general
looks like a
store,
posh saloon.
gunsmith, post office, train station, of course.
What more do you need?
Oh, good, they're back. And that's your friend, right?
Yep.
Okay, we're gonna stop just ahead on the right, outside the sheriff's office. Can you grab
Yep.
Anders off your horse and carry him in for me?
Hey, fellas.
Let's
Chop,
go,
chop.
dude.
Don't just leave him slumped on there for the whole town to see. Carry him over then.
Maybe I like leaving him there.
Mr. Gray! We got him.
Very good.
I told you Arthur would deliver. Man has a passion for justice.
That's wonderful.
So, about my friend here?
Your idiot friend is free to go. But no more trouble from you, partner.
I promise you, this was all just a big misunderstanding. However, I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart.
I'll pretend to appreciate that. Mr. McIntosh, it has been a real pleasure. The mostly good citizens of Rhodes, we welcome you.
Well, we're just honored to be here.
And make your friend behave. We got enough trouble from some of the residents, old-timers who've gone, sadly, to seed and lost their dignity.
How terrible.
Meh.
Come along now. I will keep this fellow on the straight and narrow.
Come back and see us sometime soon. Excuse me, gentlemen. Bo, these better be ugly rumors. Is it true you were seen talking to that wretched Penelope Braithwaite?
I can't thank you enough.
Where have you been?
Around,
And where you staying?
I'm renting a caravan on the edge of town behind the church. It's horrible.
Fair enough.
No one comes looking. The whole town is trapped in this interminable feud between the two families. His lot, Gray's, and Braithwaite's.
Interesting.
Two old plantation houses, falling out, rebel gold, marrying cousins or not marrying.
Arthur, Jose, you start poking around. See what you can find out about that.
I have missed you, boys. I've heard about bounty.
There's been a price on my head for 13 years. It'll take 'em months to find us down here, and it seems like we can have a little sport.
Well, they're good bounties.
Where you hear this?
Some fellas I met at a camp near the state line said there was talk of it in bars in the north and west for 500 miles. There was talk of super agents of some sort.
Super agents. I'd love to meet one. It's just talk.
I'm sure it is.
And what
but I
super
cannot
agent?
tell you.
Stay out
Cowboy
of trouble.
SWAT?
Thank you, gentlemen.
Okay, so these two plantation families. Arthur, you start sniffing around the Gray's place, see what the story is there.
Yeah,
Okie dokie.
I passed by it earlier with our friend, Archibald.
Good. Hosea, you see what you can find out about these Braithwaites.
All right. Thank you, Arthur.
You're
On a
welcome.
fishing trip.
There's still time. I'm up for it.
How about you, Arthur? Or have you had enough of the chase for one day?
We'll go fishing.
Sure, why not?
Great. Hosea, why don't you lead us to that spot you were talking about? I kind of like this place.
Okay. Let's see if we can avoid any more excitement.
I ain't got nothing left but bellyache. The way the money just slips through a man's hands.
All right,
Nice.
gentlemen. Follow me.
Let's go, boy. Good one, boy.
So how far is this creek?
It's a bit of a ride still, and it's not a creek. It's the same lake we camped on, just a different part. It'll be worth it. I saw some big drum and sturgeon there. Should be rock bass, bluegills, perch, pickerel too. a good
Pickerels?
spot.
Pickerels.
We'll see if you're as good at catching fish as you are at catching criminals, Arthur.
Trelawney owes me for that.
Trelawney owes everyone for something, but his information is good.
Plus,
Usually.
we are now ingratiated with the local law. I'd say it was a worthwhile diversion all around.
Trelawney's like a bad penny.
I'm not sure how good a magician he is, but he's certainly good at disappearing when he feels like it.
Where does he go?
Everywhere and nowhere, it seems. We wouldn't have got Sean back if he hadn't been weaseling around down that way, though.
Hey, Dutch, remember that time you found him in the outhouse?
What?
Oh, yeah. We hadn't seen him in weeks. We stopped in some dead-end town in the middle of nowhere. Don't even remember the name.
You and Bill were off doing something, Arthur.
So, we pick up some supplies. I go to relieve myself. Open the door, and there's Trelawney, sitting there, newspaper in hand. Mr. Vanderlyn. I say, what the hell are you doing here? And he said, I could ask you the same thing. Now, if you wouldn't mind giving me a little privacy, I ate a rotten oyster.
Hey, maybe there are actually 100 Trelawneys.
What a terrible thought.
Sheriff Gray.
So, you're going back to see that Sheriff Gray?
Yeah, I don't see why not. They don't know who we are down here.
He didn't seem the sharpest attacks. Neither did that deputy.
If he thinks we can be useful to him, he can certainly be useful to us. A little hiding in plain sight.
I feel like we're always hiding in plain sight.
That's a
But
fair point.
sometimes more smartly than others.
This is the spot. Down to the left there.
That's a cool shot.
Easy.
Whoa!
I saw some boats around last time. Be good to get to deeper water.
So we're just gonna steal a boat?
Hey, those the boats you mean?
Yes. Good.
In front of you.
Okay, go!
I'm sure nobody would mind if we borrowed one of these. Come on.
We're just gonna borrow a boat.
All right. This looks like a fine vessel.
Okay. Come on, Arthur. Let's get her in the water.
Oh. I got a good feeling about fishing here. It's supposed to be some incredible sturgeon. Oh.
Okay, here we go.
Okay, here we go. It's like you want to sign it.
Let me row. You boys are too old for real labor no more.
You're too dumb for anything else.
You're still too quick for me, old man.
Enjoy picking on children. Now take us to the deeper water and pray for good luck and stupid fish.
But what about stupid luck and good fish?
That'll do too. Get us a bit deeper.
Stupid luck and good fish.
I think here's good.
All right. Good luck, gentlemen.
Should really come here at dawn or dusk. That's when you catch the best fish. We should use a lake lure. That'll give us a much better chance of hooking something big like a sturgeon.
What's wrong with a good old worm?
Oh, worms are good for tiddlers like bluegill and rock bass, but you'd have to be real lucky to catch a sturgeon with one.
Lures it is, then. You heard the expert, Arthur. Let's bait up.
Keep the lure moving slowly on the water so it looks like a little fish just asking to be eaten. Now reel him in, Arthur.
You got it, Hosea. I will bring him.
I should have had that one.
There he is.
Just come on in now. I am spinning this as fast as I can.
That feels like a bite. There we go. Shit, got away.
Hey, look at this beauty.
There you go.
Well done, Arthur.
They can grow a lot bigger than that. Fella told me he once saw a monster lake sturgeon near the mouth of the river, just southwest of Saint Denis. 50-pounder, he reckoned.
I would like to see that. Hey, Hosea. Remember that time we sent Arthur out fishing? He came back with 3 beautiful bass.
Not this again.
I don't think I do.
Oh, yeah. You do. He was maybe 20. 21. Walked in all full of himself. We had a big feast. Toasted him all night.
This was 15 years ago.
Oh, I remember now.
Then, the next week, Arthur and I are at the market, and Fishmonger calls out, "So how did you enjoy those bass?"
Look, you can fish, or you can go drinking all day, rob someone, and buy some fish.
Well done.
Make sure you don't forget about that and let it rot in the bag.
I used to go fishing with this feller back in the day. Wesley, his name was. Real miserable bastard, but he loved to fish. We go out all the time. But one day, we were river fishing when we see a funeral procession going over the bridge, and out of the blue, Wesley stands up, takes off his hat, bows his head. Then he sits down, picks his rod back up, and carries on. Doesn't say a word. So I'm a little surprised and say, "Wesley, that was nice of you." And he replies, "Well, felt I had to. After all, I was married to her for 30 years.
Oh, there he is.
Oh,
damn.
dear God. I might swim to shore.
I might swim to shore. Fair enough, Arthur. I would do the same thing.
Remember those big salmon I caught in Montana last year? We had a banquet planned that night until Copper went and scoffed a lot.
You never had control of that dog.
He had some spirit, though. Never lost the puppy in him, right to the end.
You know, I remember us saying how Blackwater was the furthest east we'd ever been. As a group, I mean.
Feels like the more we try to head west, the further east we end up.
We had all those safe spots picked out to lie low in New Austin after the ferry job.
I liked it there. Still open and wild, the way it should be. Somehow the desert makes you feel closer to the sky.
If you
No point
say
us
so.
trying to get back that way anytime soon. Pinkertons had patrols out all over tall trees and Great Plains. We saw when we went back for Sean.
Well, look at us now, huh? It could be worse. Plans change. That's just how life goes.
I guess he's right in a way. You know, you
Did I ever
planting.
tell you my mother's buried in Blackwater?
Really? She is?
Apparently so. I only found out from an uncle of mine years later. Last I knew, she was still outside Philadelphia. I left home at 15 and didn't see her again. She and I didn't always see eye to eye. I wasn't always a very obedient child.
I can only imagine.
Still, I loved her in my own way. And she me in hers. Somehow, even from the grave, she managed to have the last laugh.
Damn.
It looks like you got a bite, Arthur.
Thank you. Thanks, Jose. This will probably be the last fish we catch, and then we'll go back. Continue with the story. And you come.
Nicely done, Arthur.
Thank you.
Oh, worth keeping, that one.
Hey, I reckon we call it a day, fellas.
Already?
You ain't been chasing down outlaws.
All right, Think we got a decent haul here. Pearson will be happy. Should we head back?
We could keep the boat not too far back to camp from here.
Good idea. Could be useful.
What about the horses?
Well, they'll find their way back.
Just follow the shore south, Arthur.
That was fun. Thank you, boys.
You're welcome.
Hosea,
Yes.
how about a song?
Okay. All right, I got one for you. I asked that gal to give me some.
I asked that gal to give me some. She says, wait till the taters is done. I couldn't wait till the taters was done. I couldn't wait till the taters was done. Threw her on the floor and I knocked off some. I wish to God I'd passed her by. I wish to God I'd passed her by. Taters got burnt and so did I.
That was pretty good. But you know, what song we should be singing?
What?
Well, look at us. 3 mariners.
Ah, of course.
Well, we poor mariners newly come from the seas. We spend our lives in jeopardy while others live at ease. Shall we go dance the
Come on, Arthur,
round,
run
shall
fast,
we
I need
go
some
dance
cash.
this round, round, round? And he that is a bully boy, come pledge me on this ground, ground. We care not for the martial men that do our state's disdain, but we care for the merchant men that do our states maintain. To them we dance this round, around, around. To them we dance this round, around, around. And he that is a bully boy, come pledge me on this ground, 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 ground.
Oh, bravo! Bravo! Well, you know, we should not let the folks back at camp think that we had too much fun.
Indeed not.
There we
All
go.
right. I think we gonna be okay. I know. Oh, I always know. Whenever I got you two by my side, things are gonna be just fine. This place will be good for us. For now, anyway.
I hope so.
Well, I am going to take in the view.
I'll give these fish to Pearson.
You think you can make this place work?
Of course. Don't I always?
Sure.
Arthur, how you been? I've been real worried.
What do you want?
Don't be like that. All right,
What?
just a few bucks, and I'm short.
Get lost.
Well, I'll go try someone with a heart.
You do that.
Big fancy thing it was.
Hmm.
It was a greedy bugger. I'm hungry too. I hadn't eaten in 3 days. So I thought to myself,
I've had quite a time of it, gentlemen. Mr. Pearson! Mr. Pearson, look what I've got.
Arthur.
Fish!
Mr. Matthews! Mr. Matthews. You should have been a sailor.
No, thank you. I like to eat fish, not swim with them.
You know, one time, just off the Horn, a giant whale stalked us for months.
The same thing happened to me just south of Milwaukee, only I don't like to talk about it. I have nasty memories.
Don't go too close to the water here, Jack.
I won't, Uncle Arthur.
I'm not fooled.
Take a stew bowl. Oh, then you good?
So, Arthur, is it true about the bad luck?
What?
What bad luck?
I just broke my pocket mirror, and I remember me old ma saying that a broken mirror means 7 years bad luck.
7 years? We won't see 7 years out. Don't be ridiculous. But if I find a mirror on my adventures, I'll bring it back for you.
Thank you, Arthur.
You're welcome.
Don't forget to go hunting, Mr. Morgan.
Yeah, I hear you. I know supplies are low. All right. My turn to take guard.
Well, I'll take what I can get. Many thanks, Mr. Morgan.
You're welcome.
Yep. Okay.
Where are we going? Fishing with Javier? Where's Legrand? I might have already been here, but we'll double check.
Boy. Hey, all good out here?
Let's go to Legrand. Let's see what's going on.
Yeah. Easy, easy.
We got what you want. Down to the bullet. No lie.
Who the hell did you rob for all this?
Hey, you ask no questions, I tell no lies. That's all
Walk
yours once you hand
along
me
if
the
you
money.
won't live through tomorrow.
Wagon 2.
Fine. Here it is. What we agreed on.
You're...
Don't need more guns in the hands of those fools. Yep.
Time to disappear. Make sure I'm not spotted just in case. Never mind. go. Seems kind of weird at nighttime. It's like a cool atmosphere, but also kind of freaky.
Hey there! Yeah.
Let's keep going.
Yeah.
You looking to catch something in these swamps? I have everything you need. Welcome to my shop, mister. Have you used scent blocker before? Can really change a fella's luck out there. More? Okay. Use it well.
Armory Sean. That could be fun. I need to go to the landy over there.
Now, come on.
Let's go as quickly as we can.
Easy now.
Where's it going?
Easy there, boy. Easy there. Hello? Take it easy there. Where are you? You hurt? Man, you all right?
I don't trust it. I feel like that was the right choice. I know I got dishonored for it, but she was one of the spooky people who live in the swamp. Go cinematic camera.
Yeah, that's it, boy. You're all right, boy. Yep. There we go.
Alright, level 2 bonded. Damn, we need to get the bond up with our horse. Let's go. You're dirty again. I just brushed you. Howdy, fellas.
Easy, whoa.
He thinks he's seen some action. Well, I guess you ain't never gotten to Mexico. That's right.
Okay, I can't move. Boy, let's tussle.
Come one step closer, we'll kill you dead.
Let's go, go, go. Come on now, I didn't think it was this far. Jesus. Forgot how long it takes to travel around the map.
Slow it up. That's it!
Yes, can I help you?
Hi.
Hey.
God. Hello, chum.
Chum?
Do you want an autograph or a photograph?
I'm sorry?
People often get nervous, but there's really no need to. I'm just a normal guy who, well, happens to be very famous.
Okay. Who are you?
Jeremy Gill.
Who?
The famous fisherman. I've written a lot of books. I'm in the newspaper all the time. Here's one from the New Hanover Gazette from a few years back. And this is a book I wrote. Huh? I wrote it.
Good for you.
You really don't know who I am? Oh, well. Nice to meet you.
You too. Arthur.
Sure you don't want a photo?
Not right now.
You know, mothers, they often offer me their daughters.
Just for a photograph?
No, to marry. But I say no. I'm married to the fish.
Huh. So, you're famous for fishing?
Very.
And that pays well?
Pretty well. What I mostly do is send fans stuffed fish.
Stuffed fish?
Yeah. Here, let me show you. Come with me.
And you're selling these?
Yes. How many do you want? If you get 3, we could do a photograph. Together, like actual friends.
No, I'm fine. It's sort of ridiculous.
Listen, Chum, people love it. And I could sell even more fish if I had them. It helps them to know that out there's some man fighting with Neptune on a daily basis and winning.
Okay.
I don't really care.
And there's really good money in this.
I'll fish a little.
You do? Well, in that case, send them to me. Of course, not if they're too rotten. Do you like that bass? I'd sell this for $50. I'd give you 15.
Send you fish.
Ooh, my card and a map.
Well, maybe I shall.
Only the decent ones. They have to be at least 24 inches in length and 10 pounds in weight. No one wants to imagine Jeremy Gill catching a tiddler. There's no money in tiddlers.
So I hear.
Okay, boy.
Where are you going? Let's go rob a house of Sean, might as well. And then we might leave this episode here with a nice robbery. I know we didn't get much story done. It's kind of difficult to do the Red Dead Redemption story in videos. It takes quite a long time, especially with all the traveling I have to do this well. I could go from story to story to story to story if you guys really wanted me to do that, but it would kind of be a lesser experience in my opinion.
So, hey there. Nice singing.
Oh, hey there. Why don't you join me and have a seat over here by the fire? Oh. By the fire.
Mm-hmm. What's going on, dude?
Bone dry. Sins I'm carrying around, you won't even believe. But if I had a little whiskey to loosen up my tongue a little, I might tell you.
Yeah,
Here. Only fitting that I'd be drinking the devil's brew.
Is it? Why? What did you
I'll
do?
be seeing him soon enough.
Why?
You're a place called Four Rigs? South of Strawberry.
Yes.
Captain, Indians penned in there like cattle. I ain't know what's worse. Seeing the ones we killed or watching the other ones die. Slow way. Well, they pay well. Them government boys. But the money don't last long.
Why not?
So I briefly saw this pop up in my news feed whilst I was away, and I did want to talk about it. I feel like I have some thoughts. I may be a touch late to the party, but it is what it is. But I did want to say some things.
Young man,
so Far Cry 6 has received a Game of the Year edition despite winning no real notable awards. And it's going for $120 when you can find the game for probably about $20. So that translates to about, in the UK it's about £100. You can find it on offer for £20. If you were to look at the pound-dollar conversion, that's irrelevant. That's just the price it's going for in the UK. You can find it on offer for less, depending on where you look. It's a game with basically nobody playing it anymore because it's a typical Ubisoft game. If you play one, then you've played most of them. Ubisoft releasing a Game of the Year edition for Far Cry 6, which is basically just Far Cry 3 for the 4th time at least, and didn't win any notable awards that would warrant such a title, is just another example of how Ubisoft's regurgitated mediocrity is degrading the games industry. Have I played Far Cry 6? No. I can't speak to its actual quality, but from Ubisoft's track record and what I've read about it online, there is no reason for me to believe that it's any different. The title Game of the Year perhaps gets thrown around a bit too much to keep track of. There are games that certainly have earned those titles that release Game of the Year editions. It's whatever, it's a title that usually suggests that it's won an award, you know, or that it's at least been nominated, I suppose. I don't really know the ins and outs of it, but for the most part, usually that is then to sell the full, complete experience, including the expansions, other bits, at a price that is considered a deal. Far Cry 6 Game of the Year edition does do the bit where it's selling the game with everything, not including everything on the digital storefront, of course. How else would they get more money from you? But then it slaps an absurd, ludicrous price tag on it, when it would be cheaper to buy everything individually. And if you do not look for the best deal possible when buying these things, then what are you doing? So Ubisoft doing that is a real sort of indicator as to what they're actually doing. Do they believe their game was Game of the Year? No, they don't. Do they care? No, they just want to keep the sales up, keep the engagement up by re-releasing the game with a title it hasn't earned, and then sell it at an extortionate price to try to fleece the consumer as much as possible. Inaccurately throwing around the title Game of the Year edition as well is misleading. People think they're going to be playing a far better game than Ubisoft have made. Because let's be real, Far Cry 6, I may not have played it, and I'll hold my hands up and say I'm wrong if I'm wrong, but I have no doubts that it is the exact same as Far Cry 5, as Far Cry 4 and Far Cry 3. It uses false advertising to promote a bundle of the game being sold at an extortionate price when compared to how much it would cost if you just bought everything individually, which would work out much less, especially when you cut out the gear packs that are being thrown in as well, because nobody fucking needs those. Because gear packs don't have a value, they just have a cost. So, Ubisoft says you pay this much to access this gear pack. It's not a depreciating value situation like buying the game would be. It's a zero value situation, and it will always be a zero value situation. Many games get Game of the Year editions. Many of those have never won Game of the Year. It's just thrown around, it means nothing. It's used in marketing to make it seem like something. Don't be confused into thinking that reading that title on the box of a game means that you're getting a quality experience, because that's not necessarily what it means. It's just a regurgitation of the game with all of the expansion content thrown in and lumped in basically into one bundle. And usually it's
Why is it so slow? There we go.
It's a deal. It's cheaper than buying everything individually, but in this instance it's really not. It's just a one click, you've spent far too much money on this thing. So it's using the pretense of a Game of the Year edition to actually try to suck more money out of the consumer, and it's disgusting. When a game as young as Far Cry 6 is going for the price that Far Cry 6 is going for now, like the standalone just base version of the game, if you go out of your way and look, it means people aren't playing it anymore. Ubisoft knows that. Ubisoft knows people aren't buying it as much as they were, so they've released this new edition to try to appeal to a broader consumer base that might see the Game of the Year title and go, yeah, that'll be worth the £100 that it'll cost to buy, and by that point it'll be too late, especially with digital editions, because you can refund a physical copy, but depending on where you get the digital edition, it can be a little bit harder. Were this a good, fair, reasonable deal, I don't think it would be a problem. I think it would be a bit weird, but okay. Bit pretentious, but okay. The game's probably mediocre to be generous, but it's not a good deal. It's so much more expensive than buying the expansions individually and forgetting about the gear packs because you don't need them. And if you think you do, then you've literally been manipulated by Ubisoft too. Microtransactions, they're predatory and anti-consumer to the highest degree within the games industry at the very least, and there's no place for them in gaming, in my opinion. At least not in single-player experiences that you are paying a lot of money for already. So forget about the gear packs, they mean nothing, they won't add to the experience at all. You're left with basically the gold edition, aren't you? But more expensive. The purpose of this video isn't necessarily about Far Cry 6 or what Ubisoft does, because Ubisoft wouldn't be Ubisoft if they weren't finding a new way every month to further diminish the overall quality of video games on the whole. But because other companies might see what Ubisoft did here, prey on people's lack of attention spans that prevents them from finding the better deal to pay a ridiculous amount more on a Game of the Year edition that, in my opinion, probably isn't even accurately titled. It's more like a Joke of the Year edition, because this is like a bad joke, let's be real. It's basic manipulation. Game of the Year edition doesn't necessarily mean it's won the Game of the Year award. It can be thrown around for any reason. The tactic being employed by Ubisoft here is slapping the Game of the Year edition title on a regular Ubisoft game that will be no different from the past 5 Ubisoft games, and certainly no different from the upcoming 10. Give it an eye-watering price tag and hope that people don't notice you can get the game and its expansions cheaper if you didn't buy that edition. That can't catch on. Do you understand what I'm saying? That can't catch on in the broader gaming industry. Companies can't do this, and we need to make it clear that it's not acceptable for this to happen. And the best way to do that is, sadly, to vote with your wallet. If you want to play Far Cry 6, great. Buy the standard edition, cheap somewhere, buy the DLC separately, and I'm sure you'll have a better time because you'll have spent less money. As for the gear packs, forget about those. Microtransactions are incredibly predatory and don't cave to them whatsoever. Don't give them the time of day. That's just my opinion. You may have a differing one. That's perfectly fine. But listen, video games would certainly have a greater landscape were microtransactions not souring them. I'm not trying to say don't enjoy the games that you enjoy, even if the games you enjoy are the games that I perceive as completely soulless, failing to innovate, and a complete rehash of something that's already been done by that company 10 times over at least. What I am trying to say is don't be manipulated by the company behind it, look for the better deal. Otherwise, this sort of bullshit will become the norm. This sort of bad, out-of-season April Fool's joke will become the standard. That is not an environment that I would like to see. And for those of you who are going to jump on the fact that I haven't mentioned that Far Cry 6 Joke of the Year edition includes Far Cry 3 Blood Dragon, it's not as strong a point as you think. Game of the Year edition, really? Who the fuck are they trying to fool? On the business side, I do sort of get why this has happened. You need to appeal to your investors and keep turning around high profits and all that. But surely to Christ, just make decent games. I would have thought that would still sell because people want decent games. Anyway, that's enough of me raging into the void. Whatever you do, make sure it's your decision. If you want to buy Far Cry 6 Game of the Year edition, Do your due diligence, look around, find the better deal, because you absolutely will.
I'm gonna give you about 5 seconds to get the hell off my property, boy.
Look, don't want no trouble. Just thought you might like to know we passed a big posse of lawmen headed this way. About a dozen of them, coming up east.
What? Where?
Right here. Heads up, Arthur. Here come the rest of them. Watch it! They're coming out! We got more coming out of the woods!
You're the only one left! Give it up now!
Okay, I give up. Don't shoot. I ain't armed.
If you want to leave, you'll tell me where that money's stashed.
Well, all right, take it easy. Behind the wall in the bedrooms, if you stick your hand between the gap.
All right, you go grab the money. I'll keep an eye on Sunshine here.
Go. Get out of here and never come back.
So, here we are. We got some good stuff.
Why don't you see what else you can find, Sean?
No.
Told you we take him, no problem, didn't I?
You did good. Let's see what the pay is first.
Dug this up all by myself. A proper lead.
All right, all right.
Nice.
You heard him, right? He said the stash was behind a loose board in the bedroom.
Come on.
Hey, this is more like it. Good work.
Hey, what about my car? I found a place, didn't I?
All right, here. But don't forget to give the camp its share. Supplies don't appear by magic, you know.
All right, don't need the lecture again. I'll see you back at camp. Never know what folks got stashed. There's gotta be other places out there like this.
Nice. Oh. Oh no, we sneezed. Damn. Bounty hunter.
Well, boys, look who made an appearance.
Let's not be
Get your
too
damn hands
hasty
up.
here. Just don't kill me.
You get down now. I mean it. You got quite the reputation. Don't make me take you down a notch.
Stay here, boy. Yep. Whoa, easy.
Ill with sin.
Get up.
Down. Well, that dealt with that. Let's go. I need to buy the special lures that we unlocked for the mission about legendary fish. It's gonna be important to have.
Back again. Nice to see you.
What did I take? Damn.
Done deal.
Thank you.
Thank you for your help.
All you need to master the sport. Come and get it.
Should we do one more mission or should we leave it? I think that might be all for today. I think we might leave it there for now. I hope this was a good episode. I hope you guys are happy to be back in Red Dead Redemption. I hope you all have a good day, and I'll see all of you guys next time. Bye for now.